I am a son and a grandson, a brother and a friend, a student and a gamer, and I am autistic. When I was diagnosed at the age of 3, my future looked grim. My parents were told that, along with being autistic, I was low functioning and I wouldn't be successful in a public school. But instead of giving up hope, my family did everything in their power to help me be the best version of myself that I could. Autism is one of the fastest growing developmental disorders in the US, with about 1 in 59 children being diagnosed. It is characterized by repetitive behaviors, extreme interest in objects, sensory issues, and unaware of emotions. Because of this, many people who have autism have social struggles and a difficulty in forming friendships and relationships. I think what has helped me with my success in dealing with this is that I was always made aware of the things I needed to work on and was taught how to deal with it. If I had been left just to figure stuff out on my own, I wouldn't be where I am today. I worked with behavioral specialists for 40 hours a week from the age of 4 all the way through 1st grade. Everything that was done for me during that time didn't stop when they walked out the door. My family made sure it continued on into my everyday life. Because I had this consistency, my behaviors got under control and I began making a lot of progress. Where a lot of things are typically learned by observing others around you, I had to be taught. I didn't talk until I was 4 years old. I didn't even say mom or dad. When I did start to talk, it didn't come naturally. I was taught how to speak in sentences. I had to learn to pay attention to people's facial expressions and body language to gauge their emotions. And I was taught idioms and sarcasm so that I wouldn't take everything literally. When I was feeling overwhelmed or confused or frustrated, I could easily have a meltdown. When this happened, I didn't hear anything but my own heartbeat. I would feel shaky and my stomach would be tied in knots. All I could think about in that moment was to not cry and try to pull it together. All it took was something as simple as making a small change in routine or have something unexpected happen to me for me to feel this way. That is why it was always important for me to be told of a change before it happened so that I could mentally prepare myself. I also had difficulty paying attention when there was surrounding noise and being able to follow what people were saying to me. A lot of the time, I am not hearing every word that is said or even in the order it's said. I wasn't aware of the things happening around me, only things that affected me. Because of this, I missed out on a lot of things, like friends making plans to hang out. Even though I was able to overcome many struggles, I still have a few today. Think about the typical teenager. When they hit 16, they can't wait to get their driver's license. But for me, that wasn't the case. I knew that I needed time to think and process what is happening around me. And when you are driving, you need to be able to react instantly if a kid runs in front of you or a car runs a stop sign. For this reason, I made the decision to not drive. Whether or not that is a lifetime decision, all depends on if that aspect of myself changes as I get older. 4 years ago, when I approached my high school student council about having an Autism Awareness Day, I had no idea that it would have the impact and support that it did. Since then, I feel that I have found my calling with spreading autism awareness. This autism quest I am on hasn't been an easy journey, and it is a quest that I will be on for the rest of my life. My grandma was once asked how I was able to be so successful, and her response was, "It takes a village." And she was right. I wouldn't be doing this today if it weren't for all the people that have been there for me in my life. My family, my friends, behavioral specialists, and teachers, and so many others that have had an incredible impact on my life. Because of all of you, I have become an autism advocate and have begun speaking to groups about my experiences. Tuesday, April 2nd is World Autism Awareness Day. So let's all come together and wear blue and remember to accept, understand, teach, inspire, support, and motivate everyone with autism. I am a lot of things to a lot of different people, but at the end of the day, I'm just me.